and celebrate. I am proclaiming winter done. We are there. It's a beautiful day. Get out and enjoy it. And as we come together, we have several things we want to cover. Our announcement, Steve, if you could advance this, or whoever's back there for me. We have a pancake breakfast coming up this coming Saturday here at the church. It's the fundraiser for Samaritan Bethany, the nursing home here in town that we founded 96 years ago. This is an opportunity for all of us to participate in a fundraiser. It's with the Lions Club here in town, who's helping us put this together. So we're very thankful for their gifts as well. You can sign up and buy your tickets today at the welcome desk. Please go out and do that. And they're still looking for a little bit of help as well. So please feel comfortable doing that. Lori, anything else with that other than to buy tickets from you? Buy tickets from Lori and get that done. So before we move on, I forgot to mention the white books on the inside. Please fill those out, pass those around. If you have prayer requests, please put that on the orange card and put that in the offering plate, and we'd be glad to share that prayer during our worship service today. Steve?
I just wanted to tell you a little bit about next Sunday. So next Sunday, you're going to come and you're going to buy your sugary treats or your whatever you decide to buy that day. It is the cake, pie, cookies, chicken spetzel. I mean, I don't know what we got. We got all kinds of stuff. So it is the auction fundraiser for getting our youth down to the regional youth event this summer. It's in June this year. It's not our usual August trip. It's in June, so it's a little bit earlier. So we're trying to make sure that we get all of this in before then. Please sign up at the table out with whichever youth is out there, or with Jessica today after service. And then come next week with your money, because you are going to buy somebody's cake or pie, and it's going to be lovely. So come and join us. It'll be a lot of fun. Sure. And I also would like to embarrass my father-in-law once again by making him stand up. I am grateful to say that my father-in-law, Pete Peterson, is visiting us here from Oregon. So feel free and tell him everything you want to know, or ask him whatever you want to know. Unfortunately, he doesn't know as much about me as he does about Sam, so you'd probably get the dish on her.
We'll find out about her, too. So let's welcome Pete. So we do want to also just let you know, on May 6th, we're having a congregational meeting. It's a special meeting to talk about the outcome of our pledges for the Director of Intergenerational Ministries position. So we'll be coming to you with a proposal about that. Also talking about our administrative suite where the offices, that area is unfinished now, and an idea to get that completed. And then an update on our capital funds campaign that is concluding next month. If you are a part of that campaign, we'd ask that you get your gifts in by the end of May, and then we're going to talk about the future steps to make sure that we become debt-free on that building out there. So we're very excited about that. Please mark your calendars, May 6th.
Very briefly, today is a Faith Formation team meeting. So following fellowship lunch, meet in the Peace Room. We're going to meet in there and talk about Faith Formation for next year and big plans. So.
We also want to lift up a couple of prayers. Melissa McLaren's mother has been diagnosed with a form of pancreatic cancer, so she's really at a difficult place. So prayers for Melissa's family and for her mother in particular. She has been put into hospice care, and so we do want to have prayers abounding there. Also, one of our long-term members, they moved away a few years ago. Dick Harper is in very critical condition as well as in hospice care. So please, prayers for both those families on their journey. And we're just very thankful for how God works in those moments. Other items that we need to share as we come together on this day. Being done, we come together as we celebrate what God is doing in this time and place. My shepherd, I don't need a thing.
God makes me lie down in green pastures and leads me beside still waters.
You have bedded me down in lush meadows. You find me quiet pools to drink from.
God restores my soul, leads me in right paths for their name's sake.
True to your word, you let me catch my breath and send me in the right direction.
Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
And even when the way goes through Death Valley, I'm never afraid. When you walk at my side, your trusty shepherd's crook makes me feel secure.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows.
You serve me a 6-course dinner right in front of my enemies. You revive my drooping head. My cup brims with blessing.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord my whole life long.
Your beauty and love chase after me every day of my life. I'm back home in the house of God for the rest of my life. Don't I think we need Sarah up here? Right? Yeah, we need Sarah up here. Okay. So you guys come up here. Come over here. Come over here. You got to stand up right over here. Need everybody to stand up with me up here. There you go. There you go. Everybody come over here and stand up all around Tom. Okay? This will all be good. He doesn't know what's going on either. So we're going to do something today. I thought about what this is about God being the shepherd in our life, about what it means to follow. So I thought about the game. Everybody knows Simon Says? Okay, so we're going to play a little Simon Says. I need to scoot out a little bit here. Spread out all around, but you know what? You're going to be playing this too. So in a minute, we're going to be playing Simon Says, and so the game starts right now. So if we do this, for example, if I say Simon Says, raise your right hand, you do that. But if I say put your hand down, then you don't do that. You have to keep your hand up like that, okay? Okay, so we're going to do that. So you all are going to play it. The game has already started, so everybody stand up. Well, if you stood up, you're already out of the game, okay? So Simon Says that everybody who didn't stand up before stand up.
So this is about listening?
This is about listening and paying attention. Okay. So we're going to play a game of Simon Says. Half the people are already out. So Simon Says, raise your right hand. Simon Says, raise your left hand. Put your right hand down now because you get tired. If you put your right hand down, sit down. Okay, put your left hand down because I'm getting tired. Okay, shake your hands. Okay, if you shook hands, just sit down for me. Who's left? Okay, everybody, Simon Says, put your hands down. Put your right hand up. Left hand up. Up, you're down. Okay, how many are left? Okay, Simon Says, turn around. Okay, stop before you get, okay, you're all out. If you stop. Okay, who's left? How many do we have left here? Okay, how many of you guys are left? We're going to do it real easy. We're going to do it really fast now. You ready? Are you ready? We have 5 people left. We're going to do it really fast, and we have 5 people left real fast. Right hand up. Simon Says right hand up. Simon Says left hand up. Right hand down. You're out. Simon Says put both hands down, both hands up. Right hand up. Simon, I don't know. Okay. Who's left? Who's left? Okay, go ahead and sit down. We're done. And you're all out. Okay, so go ahead and sit down. Simon Says sit down. Okay. So I thought about that. I thought about this whole Good Shepherd thing that you're going to hear about today. This is what's called Good Shepherd Sunday. And this is a Sunday where we learn to trust that God is the one that we need to follow. So Jesus calls us and tells us a lot of things along life's path about what we're called to do. And the main thing that Jesus calls us to do and asks us to do that we're supposed to follow is all about loving one another. So when we hear the passage say about the Good Shepherd, about what it means to be followers of Jesus, those are the things we need to listen to. But also, there's important people out here that we need to listen to. Can you name some of those? Who do you like to listen to? Or who are you supposed to listen to? How about parents and grandparents? How about teachers, right? Now, and you can listen to Tom every once in a while because usually he's right, but we'll see. But there's a lot of people here who you can listen to that are going to ask us and call us to love one another. But that all stems from our faith in Jesus that comes and gives us life and love, the Good Shepherd that guides us on our way. So we're going to hear more about that from Pastor Beth in her message about what it means to truly love one another, but to love the earth around us as well. Fair enough? So Simon Says, go back and have a seat. How's that? And the other part of that is, folks, Simon Says to have a great time. So we'll do that. We're going to celebrate together. We give thanks this day. We have an opportunity today, and every time now I feel I have to say Simon Says when I need to do something. I'm going to invite those who are wishing to become new members of this congregation to come up and join us as we celebrate our path. We are always blessed to welcome new people into our midst. And this is just a wonderful formal way that we can recognize you and give thanks for your journey in our midst. So come up and join us. I told the kids it wouldn't be too bad. So come on up. Come on up. It won't be too bad. Right up here in front. Front and center. Perfect. So we do welcome you all as we gather together. Just come up so everybody can kind of see. We've asked each of you, maybe a spokesperson or two from each family, just to tell a little bit about your journey. The brother says, well, congratulations, you get that, yeah.
Well, my parents are very awkward, so they didn't really want to talk.
It's self-proclaimed.
It's self-proclaimed. Also, I got like 3 hours of sleep, so if I'm not making any sense, please just have mercy on me. Um, we were invited to come check out the church by Tanya and Annie, and we came, and my mom and I were the first to come check it out because we wanted to scout out the church, see if it was a place that we'd really like to come every Sunday. And after the first like 10 minutes of the service, I remember looking over at my mom, and she looked at me, and we just said, like, this is it. This is our place. We tried a few others, and we were like, we're just not finding anything. And we came here, and immediately it was just like everyone was so welcoming, and it was such a wonderful place, and like the special music that was going on, and it was so special, and we could see that everyone here knew that it was special. So that's kind of how we figured, like, this is our place. This is our home church. Wow, yeah, I should have done that first. This is my dad, Brad, and this is my brother, Ryan. This is my sister, Lexi, and this is my younger brother, Benjamin, and this is my mom, Tracy. And I'm Brendan. Hi. I'm not much less awkward than my parents. So, yeah.
There you go.
Pass this on.
Good morning. I'm Brian Lipford. This is my wife, Melissa. We have Malcolm. Our sons, Malcolm and Alexander. And for us, we have, I guess, been thinking about joining a church for quite a long time. We moved up here in 2008. And so thought about it for a long time, wanted to wait for our kids to get a little bit older. Malcolm is in 3rd grade at Longfellow. Alexander is in preschool. He's going to be going to kindergarten, also at Longfellow. So we figured it was the right time. In looking for a church, I think, I know what I was looking for is a place that believed in marriage equality. We didn't want our children learning anything that was not okay, or teaching them that who you love had to be a certain person. So that was important to us. Also, I work for Legal Aid, and I wanted a church that shared that social justice message. And then so we kind of made a New Year's resolution and ended up looking around and actually watched a couple of the sermons on YouTube, and it just felt right. So I felt, even before coming here, I felt like it was the right church. So I think, and then we came here, and everyone's so welcoming and wonderful. So we really felt at home here right from the beginning.
Oh, thank you. Also, my name is Melissa. I agree with what Brian said. The main reason for us to want to become part of the Peace family is our crazy boys. We want them to grow up in a church where they're always given a consistent message of God's love and that it's unconditional. And we're so happy to be welcomed with open arms with Pastor Paul and Pastor Beth, and we've been just inspired by all of the services. And we're just struck by how warm and welcoming the whole congregation is, and we're really looking forward to being part of this family and getting to know each of you.
Beautiful, thank you. This is express our welcome. So now we have a test to give you. We do want to formally welcome you into the life and the ministry of the church. We love this very special way that we can embrace you and welcome you into our midst, because these people have found nurture in the common life of this church, in our ministry and our outreach, and through prayer and a little pushing and encouragement, and especially God's love. They are here to just be witnesses to the testament of faith before us. So I have a few questions for you as you gather on this day. Do you desire this day to affirm your faith and enter into this covenant with this family of faith, Peace United Church of Christ? And do you desire and affirm the liberating power of God to guide you and this church on our journey together? Do you celebrate the good news that's before us each and every day? And do you embrace the Spirit to guide you on life's journey? If so, would you please say, I do? And do you promise by the grace of God to be a disciple, to follow in the way of Jesus' teaching, to resist oppression and evil, to show love and justice, and to witness to the work and the word of Jesus the Christ as best you are able? If so, would you please respond, I promise, with the help of God? As we gather on this day, do you promise to participate in the full life and mission of this family of God's people, sharing regularly in worship, and to enlist in the work of the ministry of the local church as it serves this community and the world beyond? If so, please respond, I promise, with the help of God. And so for all of you who have gathered this day, let us, the members of Peace United Church of Christ, express our love and affirm our mutual ministry together. Do you, the members of Peace United Church of Christ, welcome these new members with joy in the common life of this church? Do you promise them your friendship and your prayers as we share the hopes and the labors of the Church of Jesus the Christ? And will you, by the power of the Holy Spirit, continue to grow with them in God's knowledge and love and be witnesses yourself? If so, would you respond, "We do with the help of God"? So in the name of Jesus Christ, on behalf of the members of Peace United Church of Christ, we extend our warm, gracious